So, as far as I can tell, there is only one thing in the story mode that I did not show. Other than some battles that I cut out or sped up, obviously, but those aren't what I'm talking about. If you head to the Pokemon Center in Phoenix City, there is an entire basement area that I never showed. Inside, there is just this one table. This is the Trade Center. You may trade Pokemon with the Game Boy Advance game pack using the GCN GBA cable. Would you like to trade Pokemon? Info, please. What would you like to know about? Untradeable Pokemon. A Shadow Pokemon cannot be traded to a Game Boy Advance game pack. Would you like any other information? Unacceptable Pokemon. A Pokemon holding an egg... Pokemon holding an egg? Pokemon can't hold eggs. Would you like any other information? Trading method. You will need a Pokemon Game Boy Advance game pack, which was last saved at a Pokemon Center. You will also need a Game Boy Advance system. Insert the game pack in the Game Boy Advance system. Connect the Game Boy Advance system to controller socket 2 using a GCN GBA cable. And yeah. Essentially, you can use this to trade with Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I'm not entirely sure if it lets you trade with Emerald, Leaf Green, or Fire Red. I will put it on screen right now if it does. But this is literally the last thing that I forgot to show in the story mode, so I'm actually going to stop my recording real quick so I can make sure I'm fine to save. And, yeah. Alright, I'm fine to save, so I'm going to go ahead and do so. 48 snagged Pokemon, 5 purified. That's kind of sad. I will be purifying all the Pokemon off screen because it is necessary for 100%, but that seems like a really boring and tedious process where it would just be me going through Mount Battle like 40,000 times just getting those heart gauges down, so not yet. But there is something else I want to show in this episode, and to do that, I have to reset the Wii. Man, now we're like truly going back to where we began with all these long, unskippable logos. Now, I already showed that there are multiple title screens for this game, so that's obviously not what I want to show. What I want to show is the Battle Mode. We're going to start with Battle Now mode. Since this game has been focused on double battles and that's what I'm used to right now, I'm going to go with double battle. And let's go hard. I don't think I'm quite ready for ultimate at the moment, but hard sounds right. And since we have Misdreavus, Wobbuffet, Quagsire, Swellow, Golbat, and Sandslash, that seems good to me. Whatever. What Battle Now mode is it gives you a random name of a trainer and a random team of Pokemon, and it just allows you to battle with those. Looking at the team I have here, I'm going to guess that Quagsire and Sandslash both have Earthquake, and, well, I shouldn't do them in that order, actually. So I'll go Quagsire... Let's go Quagsire, Swellow, Sandslash, Golbat. It does involve strategy when you're actually picking your Pokemon, too. I believe Battle Now mode will always put you in Phoenix Stadium, so there's not too much variety in terms of how this mode can go. You just get set up against a random CPU-controlled trainer, and you have a random team. But whatever, it might be fun to see how this battle goes. I don't like the way it's looking right out the bat. Off the bat, I'm probably actually going to lose this. I tend to lose these battles in battle mode all the time. But what Battle Mode does have going for it is remixes of music from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, so I'm going to let you listen to that because it's so good. defeated Gohan. So yeah, that's literally all Battle Mode is. Or Battle Now Mode is. There's nothing else about it that's unique in any way. It's just, basically it's Pokemon Colosseum's rental teams, or Pokemon Stadium's rental teams, but with less freedom. So in that sense, it's worse. Anyway. What about Colosseum Battle Mode, though? So, Solo Battle is either Colosseum challenges that are more difficult than the ones that are in-game, or Gang Battle, which is not as violent as it sounds. This allows you to either have battles with friends who have brought Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire with them, and you have like 2 link cables, or 4 link cables if you want to do like multi-battle, but I don't even have 1 link cable, let alone 4. So I can't really show this. All this is basically what Pokemon Stadium was for Pokemon Red and Blue, or what Stadium 2 was for Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver, and Crystal, and Yellow, and Green, and all those, but besides the point. That's all Gang Battle is. It's essentially Pokemon Stadium's GB Tower mode or whatever. But Colosseum also has the Solo Battle. You can do either Colosseum Battle, register Pokemon, Pokecoupon Exchange, which means you can exchange your Pokecoupons for prizes. You can either get prizes for the Game Boy Advance games. As you can see, you actually need to have a Game Boy Advance in order to even see the list, so that's unfortunate. Actually, no, you don't. You can just see the prize list. You can get Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Double Team, Ganlon, Salic, Pataya, Apricot, Leftover, Mental Herb, Focus Energy, White Herb, Quick Claw, Bright Powder, King's Rock, Scope Lens, Choice Band, Cancel. So those are the prizes you can get to send to the Game Boy Advance, and I believe the prizes are actually identical for Colosseum. These are just the ones that you send straight to your single-player playthrough. Anyway, I want to register Pokemon. You can register Pokemon from your Game Boy Advance games. This is actually recommended if you EV train Pokemon in those games, but I don't have EV train Pokemon, I have this. So, you cannot register your team if there are any Shadow Pokemon. Now, Colosseum is just a Colosseum challenge. You get to choose what Colosseum you want to fight in. You can do Fennec Colosseum, Pyrite Colosseum, the Under Colosseum. I don't know what Colosseum this is. Tower Colosseum, which is Realgam Tower, but all the Pokemon you fight there will be level 100. And question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know how you're supposed to unlock these, honestly. I'll look it up later and put it on screen if it's simple enough. Okay, so the way you unlock these Colosseums is you actually have to win the singles and doubles formats of every Colosseum that comes before them. The Colosseums you unlock are the Deep Colosseum and Ore Colosseum. Ore Colosseum is the only one that you cannot get to in the main game. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty cool looking place, but you're unlikely to ever get there if you don't have the dedication to do all the singles and doubles for the other Colosseums, so yeah. You can just look up playthroughs of it online. It's not important at all, so yeah. But I think I'd like to fight in the Under Colosseum. Who am I kidding? It's the one that looks the nicest. And Double Battle, because your Pokemon need to actually be level 50? Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're not showing that, because I literally cannot do any of those Colosseums at this rate. Anyway, Mount Battle. So, Mount Battle in the story mode was, quite frankly, extremely easy. Mount Battle in battle mode is different in basically every way. You still get to see the teams your opponents have before the battle, or actually that's a major difference, as you didn't in Colosseum. So you do get to choose 4 Pokemon to plot around what their team is, but their team will also match the highest level Pokemon you have in your party, which basically makes it way harder than Mount Battle ever was. And unfortunately, in order to 100% complete the game, you have to do this entire challenge after purifying every Shadow Pokemon in the game. So, I'll probably, like... I don't know if I'm going to stream this, but I will do this off-screen at the very least. But I will do at least one battle on screen. Rich Boy Brat. I hate his name. Is he a Bratwurst? I don't think he is. He doesn't look like one. Does he want to be eaten? Well, I don't know why he would want to. It's his parents who named him, presumably, but... Yeah, as you can see, there's no experience bar under your Pokemon, so they cannot gain any experience or level ups while you do this. I believe if your Pokemon gain any level ups in-game, they actually you have to re-register them, which is unfortunate. It's our first time using Dragon Claw in a situation where it might actually do decent damage. There we go, one shot. That's nice. Okay, there goes Sandshrew. Poochyena. Alright. As you can see, these trainers can't really hold up even if their levels match yours because their Pokemon aren't EV trained, and in the first few areas they're all unevolved. So, yeah, unfortunately these guys don't really have the ability to do much of anything against you. I don't even think you can fight Vander or any of the area leaders here. I think the area trainers are different, because I know the 100th trainer is actually different. But, yeah, for now, though, I don't know if I actually want to do this at the moment, because this is a lot of battles. Like, I think I went out of my way to say I actually really enjoyed Mount Battle when I did it in the story mode. Mount Battle here is not nearly as enjoyable because it gets way harder, way faster. So, yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to show this entire thing on screen. Like, even if I stream it, I'm probably going to be starting from, like, the 70th zone. Because this is not easy. This is basically this game's version of, the Battle Frontier. Which is what I kind of said about Mount Battle before, but... No, this is, like, actually this game's version of the Battle Frontier. Mount Battle in the story mode is kind of a joke compared to this. Because this is way harder. I feel like I've repeated myself like 4 times when it comes to saying this is difficult, but what can I say? It's difficult. Whoops, we lost somehow, too bad. You're right. Man, what an embarrassing loss for him. The only Pokemon he did any damage to was the Pokemon that's supposed to get, damage done to it. Did we just get a continue? From winning, like, a perfect win without any knockouts? Okay, I'm gonna suspend this for now, but... I believe it does save after every battle in, this version of Mount Battle, so you can quit even after one battle if you want. And then you can resume using the continue button here. But... that's all. That's all Pokemon Colosseum can really do for us for now. Unfortunately, the way things are, I don't have a link cable, so I can't show any of the stuff related to the Game Boy Advance games that links to this, and, quite frankly, I don't want to, because I don't know anybody else in the same state as me who has a link cable or Game Boy Advance Pokemon game too. So, I couldn't show the multiplayer stuff. It feels like there's no real point in trading to Colosseum. I'll actually put footage of a trade from Colosseum to Ruby and Sapphire on screen right now. But yeah, that's all we can do with the game itself for now. Until I purify all the Shadow Pokemon in the story mode. So, next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we will either be doing the 100th battle in Battle Mode's Mount Battle, or it will be a bonus episode talking about the exclusive e-reader content that you can get using e-reader cards and the e-reader. Go figure. Or the bonus disc, rather. So, yeah. See you guys then.